They say the fortune is in the follow-up. But how many deals have you lost because of a phone call was forgotten or meeting was missed? Today we are fixing that. Welcome to the Horilla CRM Activities module, the ultimate command center for your daily hustle. Let's turn your to-do list into a done list. For that, let's move on to the activities which you can find inside the schedule. So here you have the activities, and that is the very first thing that we are going to do, the overview of the activities. So think of this as a consolidated command center which is located right in the sidebar, and this list view gives you a 360-degree look at every call, task and meeting across your entire organization. So if you need to search for any specific task, what you can do, you can use the very powerful search and filter option over here. So right now we only have a single activity, right? So if you are having multiple activities, in that case and all, you can search for the activities, and that discrete data will be taken as that of the search result. And from here, you can actually filter it. If you want any particular field, you can specify that field over here. And if you want any activity where this particular field has this particular value, so based on your need, you can actually fill up the filter. And another interesting part is that simultaneously multiple filters can be added. Once you're done with that, you can simply click on apply and proceed. Okay, so that is how you do this. Okay, so that first you have to select a field, then you have to select the operator, putting Horilla and clicking on apply. So such data which is satisfying your filter will be coming, and then you can clear all the filters. Okay, so this is basically the list view of the activities. You can switch from the list view to the other view which is provided, which is simply called as the Kanban view. And before that, other than the search and filter options, if you are dealing with a massive workload and all, you can use this bulk selection to edit, delete, or export multiple activities at once. So efficiency is what the name of game here is. So here, for the time being, we only have a single data. I'll show you adding multiple datas. So that is the list view. Then let's switch on to the Kanban view. So this is the Kanban view. And this Kanban view will be giving you the card-like view of the data. So here you have the Kanban view. Okay, so here your activities are grouped based on the statuses. Now, once you create an activity, they are asking for the status. So right now I have created an activity which is under the status pending. So you can easily drag and drop it to the other stage. Okay, so simply by dragging and dropping an activity, you can change the stage of it. Okay, so you can, you have two statuses, either it's pending or completed. So simply drag and drop it. So updating your progress is literally that simple. And if you take a look at the card, each card gives you the subject, the related record, whether it's an account or an opportunity and all such things. Then you get the source as well. So that is the different views of the activity. Now let's move on to the very important part, which is creating your first activity. So to create it either from the list view or from here itself, you can simply click on the new button, and then such a form pops up. So this is where you link your actions to the result. So you can choose the activity type from here. You have activities like events, meetings, task, and log call. So I'm logging a call, and then you can add the subject. So I'll just put the name as follow up. Then you can set an owner for the activity. I'm putting Adam, and what the status is. It's a pending one, right? So let it be pending. And then you have things like the call duration, the call type, which is whether it's an inbound or outbound call, the call purpose, notes and descriptions. Like, it's a very detailed activity creation form, and only the fields that are marked with this orange star is basically the mandatory fields. So once you have created it, you can simply click on save, and here comes the new activity that you have created. And it shows a message saying activity created successfully. So this is an activity which is right now under the stage which is pending. Okay, so that's how easily you can create a new activity. Okay, so let's open one activity, right? Okay, so here you have an activity which is opened. So like you have a lot of tabs over here. Okay, the very first thing is the details. And in this detail view, like you will get a tab over here where you can find quick inline editing and all. So you have the log call, the call duration and all. If you have already filled it up and if you find like you have to change it, then you can do it easily by simply clicking on the pen icon over here. Okay. And then once your edit is done, you can either discard it or save it. So that's the details tab. Then you have the notes and attachments. Okay, so here if you have any kinds of notes or attachments, you can add that which is corresponding to the activity. So this is the form where you will have to, add on the notes and attachments. And then you have the history. So history is what we call as the real hero, it seems. It tracks every status change and reassignment, providing a clear audit trail for your team. So you can see the activities created, the edit which is done, all such things can be taken from here. And you have a filter here. So you can specify the date and whatever things have done on that date will be just displayed here. So you can filter the view of the history as well. And on top, you can check the progress bar. Currently, it's in pending stage. Just by clicking on the completed, you can change the stage to completed and it will be asking for a confirmation message. So I'm confirming it and right now it's in completed stage. So that too is updated here in the history. Okay. So I think these are the basic things that we have here. And here you have the 3 dots to edit, delete and duplicate it. You can do that from here. Not only from there, if you go to the list view, here you have the actions where you can edit, delete and duplicate the data. And to select all, you can select all these things from here if you have multiple data. Like as I said before, if you want to do any bulk operations, that is possible over here. You can export the selected ones, you can bulk update it, bulk delete it, and it will also show you the count of the selected data. So you can unselect it directly from here. That's how you do it. So that is the activities that we have. So organization isn't just about lists, right? It's about the actions. So with the Horilla CRM activities, you're not just tracking your work, you're optimizing your productivity. So I hope you guys are ready to level up your follow-up game. So start using the activities module today. And if you enjoyed this masterclass, hit that like button and subscribe to Horilla. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you all in the next video.